I would advise anyone who wants to make that transition before they pack up stuff and start shipping stuff to the Caribbean. You want to go and spend a few months down there. Going down to the Caribbean for a week or two and staying in a hotel is not the same thing as living there 100%. There are some discomforts. In Guyana, you've got electrical issues, there's blackouts, and there's flooding in parts of the city. You've got weather, you've got hurricanes, and that stuff in the eastern part of the Caribbean. It's a whole adjustment. I don't think anybody in Toronto has experienced a flood and there's heavy rainfall or a hurricane. So you have to prepare yourself for those kinds of things. The other thing I discovered was the level of isolation. So if you spent a long period of time in North America, in Toronto, parts of Ontario, you'd have developed what's called a social network. So when you remigrate to the Caribbean, you've now given up that social network to go back to an environment where the network might not be compatible or comparable to the one you've left behind. You've left behind these friends you've had, you've left behind your workmates, university colleagues, and that stuff. And you're going back to a place where most of the folks probably also migrated or are probably deceased. So there's a level of now of isolation, trying to readjust to finding your tribe, for lack of a better word. And you move back to the Caribbean, you need a two-bedroom, two-bathroom place in a certain neighborhood at a certain price point. Those tools don't exist. So you've got to depend on a local individual to try to find stuff for you. So the process becomes a lot more arduous and time-consuming. If we're here, we want to look for a place. If I'm trying to move from Toronto to Texas, I can go online, put in my budget. I want to live in Houston. I want to live in this suburb, in this zip code. I want to spend $200, $2,000 a month in rent, and I need a three-bedroom, two-bathroom home. And you can find that in split second. If you're going to be building your own home now, if you're not going to buy it, then you've got to find the right team to do that for you efficiently, effectively, and in a cost-effective manner. Any folks who go back to the Caribbean have never really done a major residential project in North America, and they take on the task of going back to the Caribbean, an environment they're not very familiar with, and try to build their home from the ground up by themselves. And if those of us who visit the Caribbean very frequently, one of the things that you will see a lot of is half-finished homes. And there's a reason for that. It's poor planning.
Thinking about investing in or relocating to Jamaica or Guyana, but unsure where to start? Join us at the Caribbean Investment Showcase at the Hilton Toronto Markham Suites Conference Center and Spa, where legal, banking, tax, real estate, and investment professionals will break down exactly how diaspora investors can participate in some of the Caribbean's fastest-growing opportunities. Whether you're interested in real estate, agricultural ventures, or long-term wealth building, this event will give you the knowledge and connections to move forward confidently. You'll hear insights from experts, including representatives from Allied Real Estate Jamaica, JAMPRO, and Jamaica National Bank, along with experienced investors and advisors. July 11, 2026, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., networking